Yes. It's your uncle in the building, baddest by inside my ass, baddest by everywhere I go, baddest by my throat. It's been a long time I've come online, to address some things, but obviously, as some of you may know, I've been on RTM lately. I've been on, um, TikTok, all over the place. My name has been thrown about, you know, but in most cases, I don't really care. I don't really care to address whatever the fuck is going on. I just mind my business and just, eat jollof rice and drink super malts, but on this occasion, I thought maybe let me address this because, some people like to take what I say out of context, So people get triggered when I speak. People people like to take things out of context. I know that sometimes I can come across harsh, sometimes I can come across, rude or or silly. But when I say things online, it's facts. I'm not capping. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. I tell the truth. I speak facts. You know. I was on RTM, shout out to Young Spray. Young Spray is a good, it's good people's, he brought me on his podcast, and you know, we're having conversations about whether or not I should be a co-host, But shout out to Young Spray, you know. Young Spray brought me on his podcast recently, and we're talking about Ambush, Ambush the rapper. Some of you people might know Ambush. Most of you wouldn't because you know Ambush, you know, Ambush Ambush isn't really relevant in the scene, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying that most of Ambush songs, these are like they were years ago. They were popular years ago. So I wouldn't expect, people in this day and age, especially young people, to know what the fuck ambush is. You know, if, if you go out in the street and say to anybody, "Oh, do you know ambush?" They'll be wondering what the fuck you're talking about. They'll be baffled. What the fuck are you talking about? If you ask a random person in the street, "Oh, excuse me, do you know ambush?" They'll they'll be wondering, What's going on? Am I getting ambushed? Is somebody ambushing me? What's going on?" They'll be baffled. The only way they will know who you're talking about is if you have to now go on to explain. Say, "Oh, that guy that made that song called Jumpy. Like, oh, what song is that? Oh, that song, that remix. Oh, that one with Skepta. Oh, yeah, that song from years ago in the 90s. Oh, you see that old song? Oh, Jumpy. Is it? That ambush. Oh." You have to explain further before they know what the fuck you're talking about. And that's facts. You can't just go up to a random stranger and say, "Oh, do you know ambush?" And they will know, and you expect them to know what you're talking about. They wouldn't know. Ask a random girl, "Excuse me, do you know ambush? Do you know ambush?" They'll be wondering, is there a war? Is somebody getting ambushed? Who's getting ambushed? Who's getting ambushed? Is somebody about to get ambushed? They wouldn't know what you're fucking talking about. And this is not cap. This is facts. The only way they will know what you're talking about is if you explain further. Say, "Oh, that guy that made that song from long ago, years ago, called Jumpy, that Jumpy song." It's only then that they will know, "Oh, it's ambush. Oh, ambush the rapper. Oh, you know." Anyways, let's not stray. Let's not deflect. But Young Spray brought me on his podcast, and we're discussing, ambush the rapper, and I made a comment,
Oh yeah, ambush. No one ain't replying ambush.
Ambush doesn't really have a career,
don't like it. That's some player hater
But
shit.
Ambush is
Talk it
cold.
to the mic. Talk it to the mic.
Like,
Say a lot of statements.
But how do you know? How do you know I don't know Ambush?
doesn't have a career yet. You're talking
Hold,
about.
wait.
I was on the podcast, we're talking about ambush. And some of you people might know that, ambush has been making diss tracks to Chip. Ambush has been dissing Chip online, dropping diss tracks back to back, like he's dropped like 5 songs dissing Chip, and Chip hasn't responded, you know. So Young Spray was asking, "Oh, do we think that Chip should respond? And then I made a comment saying that I don't think Ambush is worthy of a response, because if you are comparing Chip to Ambush, I don't think Ambush has a career. So I made this comment out of frustration, because obviously people on the platform seem to disagree with me, and I was very confused. Like, who the fuck is Ambush? What the fuck has Ambush done since his old songs? What the fuck has Ambush done since his old songs back in the day that nobody gives a fuck about anymore? What the fuck has Ambush done? And why the fuck should Chip waste his time and waste his studio money to respond to him? That was my point. That was my angle. You know. So after the episode came out, it was online. A lot of blogs were posting what I said. A lot of big blogs were talking about, oh, Uncle Rafool is dissing Ambush by saying Ambush hasn't got a career. Uncle Rafool said this, Uncle Rafool said that. You know, obviously, you know me, I don't really give a fuck. You know, I said what I said. I don't like. I stand on it. I'm not capping. I'm not lying. I'm not dissing Ambush. This is just my opinion. You know. So one day I was sleeping. I was just sleeping. Then I received a DM. But didn't. That's okay. It's my phone. Let me ignore it. I went back to sleep. I received another DM. What did it? It was Ambush. Ambush sent me a DM. He said, yo. I said, okay. So I responded back to him. I said, yo. He then sent me a voice note. You know, I'm going to play the voice note.
What? So was you trolling in that interview, or was you was being genuine?
So I responded to him saying, was being genuine. Not gonna lie. Because obviously he seems to think that maybe I'm just joking around when I said this, you know, Chip shouldn't respond to him because his career is not relevant anymore. You know. So he thought maybe I'm just trolling, maybe I'm just joking about. So I had to let him know that no, I'm actually being genuine. I genuinely think that Chip shouldn't respond. You know. So he then went on further to send me a screenshot of when he charted. You know, this is a screenshot of him when he, you know, his song "Man Can't," which was released in 2018. This song charted. I don't know why the fuck he sent me this screenshot, but he then sent me another voice note saying this.
Cool. I'm just gonna send you some information because you tried to basically insinuate that I have no career and I've done nothing career worthy since Jumpy, innit? Yeah. This, first of all, is the single that I released after Jumpy, yeah. And you can see that it peaked at number 1, yeah, on the independent chart because I'm an independent artist, yeah, and I've never had any, major backing, ever been signed to any major label. So this is me. I've been competing with all of these top guys, yeah. You know my name in the middle of all these top guys. With them, man, that's got a £1 billion machine. I've never signed to one of those labels. I've been completely independent, funding my own movement from the very beginning. Even getting stepped out on all my remix was all my own doing, yeah. First of all, yeah.
I don't know why he felt the need to explain his life story to me. You know, I didn't ask for his biography. I didn't ask for his CV. I didn't ask for his portfolio. I don't know why the fuck he felt the need to tell me his whole life story, to give me a story time. I don't give a fuck about this. The debate is, should Chip respond to Ambush? The answer is no. Ambush is irrelevant. Ambush hasn't got a career right now. That's just my response. That's my standpoint. So why the fuck is he giving me his whole portfolio? Why is he giving me his mixtape? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, you've done your thing. Yes, I appreciate that. Back in the day, you chatted. Yes, I hear it. But nobody gives a fuck anymore now. Should Chip respond to Ambush? No, he shouldn't, because Ambush sucks. I'm sorry. I know it sounds harsh. Nobody gives a fuck about ambush right now. So this is my reason. Nobody gives a fuck about ambush right now. He's showing me throwbacks. Nobody asks for throwbacks. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck if you chatted before in the years ago. No one gives a fuck if you won awards. No one gives a fuck if you're nominated back in the day. Nobody cares anymore. The topic of discussion on RTM was, should Chip respond to ambush? The answer is no, he shouldn't. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to, because it's not going to benefit Chip's career to respond. Anyways, I messaged him back saying, do you want us to discuss it on an interview? He then went on further to send me screenshots of his diss tracks. And then he sent me another voice note.
Colorful, yeah. This is my diss, because you tried to say about numbers and Bugsy Malone and all of this, yeah. My diss was number 8 trending the same time Bugsy's was 17 trending. Yeah, I had no intentions of making this the biggest thing in the world or anything like that. Yeah, all I did was I was just replying to comments. But I done this, and it was number 8 trending. Yeah, on the whole of YouTube music. Yeah, higher than Bugsy Malone, who's at 17. But you can see that he's got 1.1 million views. Why? Because he paid for ads. That's what everybody does. They pay for ads. They got these billion-pound machines behind them, and they put thousands of pounds of ads, so their views look more bigger than they actually are. So if we put that into perspective, my diss was the number 8 trending diss in the whole country. If you're saying that is unworthy of a response, you're mad, innit? You must be, bro. But second to that, I did not ask for a response. Everybody's acting like I asked for a response. The only reason everybody's talking about our response is because my man didn't respond. You get it? Because everybody expected him to respond, because I'm somebody that you should respond to, and I dissed you, like I disrespected you on wax, on a track. So that's what people expected. But because he didn't do that, now people are making excuses. It's not worth it, it's not worth it. That's the exact same thing they've done with him and Stormzy. You understand? So yeah, it's not an interview thing. I just wanted you to understand that you're chatting shit, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Man can't say I ain't got a career. I'll show you my last single. Yeah? My last single. You want to talk about numbers?
First of all, I believe it is very disrespectful for him to mention Bugsy Malone and compare himself to Bugsy Malone. That is very rude. You don't have manners. Bugsy Malone is a legend. Let's just put that aside. Bugsy Malone put Manchester on the map. Bugsy Malone walked in to the BBC studio, BBC building, as an unknown artist, came for Chip and ripped off Chip's head. Before Chip even responded to him, Bugsy Malone came for Chip, ripped off Chip's head, went to Tottenham, filmed a video. Bugsy is a legend. Bugsy is a established legend. So for you to compare your latest single or your diss tracks, which you are heavily promoting online, for you to compare that to Bugsy Malone's right now, I feel like it's disrespectful. It's rude. Furthermore, when people trend on YouTube, when people trend on YouTube right now, if we are to compare it to back in the day, when people actually trend on YouTube, it's different. Hear me out. Hear me out. Trending on YouTube in 2016, 2015 times is very different from trending on YouTube now. Yes, I get it. The algorithm is the same. Yes, I get it. Yes, it's the same algorithm. Yes, I get it. However, people don't spend that much on YouTube anymore. And that's just facts. People spend more time on TikTok and Spotify. People only go on YouTube nowadays to watch podcasts, but music videos engagement is declining. But that's my own opinion. I think it's a bit far-fetched for you to make a comparison to Bugsy, because Bugsy Malone is established. Bugsy Malone came from nothing and he climbed his way to the top through clashing. He climbed his way to the top through clashing Chip, through clashing a legend, through clashing one of the best MCs in the country. So we can't compare yourself to Bugsy. I don't give a fuck about what you have out that's trending, according to you. I don't care about that. Mentioning Bugsy in this conversation is disrespectful. That's my own opinion.
My last single, as you can see, it went viral. Yeah, this was the preview to my last single. I posted this like 3-4 times on every different platform. It went viral. Yeah, so I bought the beat and then I threw a fuck off block party and I shot the maddest video. Once I done all of that, all of the publishing and all of these people came in and basically said that. So basically, I'm having publishing troubles, so I couldn't promote this track the way I wanted to. So I have not promoted the track since I released it. 1 week after release, they took everything down, so I couldn't monetize from it. So I haven't performed. So this would have been a very, very big track. As you can see, it got lots of traction, brother. Yeah, I'm not any artist, bro. Every song that I make is a fucking banger, bro. I had a couple ups and downs, Bear Joe. I fell out with fucking beer industry guys because of bullshit that they done in reality, bro. And I'm just dissing niggas because niggas is fake, bro. I'm not dissing niggas for responses, nothing. I'm dissing niggas to lift up skirts. I don't care about numbers or nothing. But everybody's trying to put me down with this narrative about why ain't Chip responding. Trying to give my man an excuse. Trying to give my man an excuse for not responding because he didn't respond when everybody expected him to respond. But I just wanted to lift up his skirt and show him, man, you're a bitch. You wouldn't send for me. You couldn't send for me. But man, when I make it about, it's numbers, it's this, it's that. No, bro. You're a dickhead, so I'm going to diss you on wax. Like I dissed everybody else. I can't diss the king of drill, Heady. He ain't said a damn thing. I dissed Fredo. He ain't said a damn thing. I dissed all of these guys, bro. They ain't said a damn thing, bro. You get it? It went specifically to Chip. So man, I try to take it like that. Just this Chip. I even this Skepta, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but it's because people expected my man to respond. Is why this conversation has happened. Not because I said, "Yo, I need Chip to respond to me." I'm just buzzing off of the responses that people have made.
I'm very confused why you're even dissing Chip and Skepta in the first place. I think this is quite confusing because when I think of Ambush's biggest song, his biggest song is Jumpy. Jumpy, I believe it's charted, it did really well, had billions of views. This was years ago. And then Ambush did a remix to Jumpy, and that remix was with Chip and Skepta. It was actually from the remix that I discovered who Ambush was. So it's fair to say that Skepta and Chip actually put you on. Skepta and Chip is the reason why you are able to actually go clear and become a known artist. So why the fuck are you now dissing Skepta and Chip a few years down the line? Skepta and Chip is the reason why you probably have food to eat today. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh, but this is, if you call a spade, Skepta and Chip, they are the one that put you on the map. So why the fuck are you now dissing the same people that spoon-fed you? The same people that put a roof over your head? The same people that put food in your mouth? Why the fuck are you now backstabbing the people that put you on? See, now I can understand better now why Chip hasn't responded. Because imagine you help out someone's career, the person was a nobody knew the fuck they were, and you help them out, you put them on the map. You got them signed. They didn't have to do a remix with you. Because you are nobody. Nobody knew who the fuck you are. Nobody knew who the fuck Ambush was. Skepta and Chip did a remix with you. They put you on the map. And then you backstab them by dissing them on a track? I'm sorry to say it, but you are a knobhead. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh, but you are a knobhead. You are a knobhead. You are a knobhead. Biting the hand of those that feed you. You are biting the hands of those that feed you. You are a knobhead. You are a knobhead. Now it makes sense why Chip doesn't want to respond. Now it makes sense why Skepta, Fredo, everybody, nobody wants to respond. Because everybody can bear witness that, wait a minute, that's the same guy that became famous because of Chip. Wait a minute, that's the same guy that became famous because of Skepta. Oh, wait a minute, that's the same guy that became famous when he was a nobody. But now you are biting the hands of those that feed him. You are a knobhead. I'm sorry. It sounds harsh, but you are a knobhead. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of this guy. I like his old songs. I like it. Jumpy was a banger. Mankind was a banger. But what I cannot agree with is for you to now go and be dissing the person that put you on. It's giving salty. It's giving bitter. It's giving vindictive. It's giving upset. It's giving weirdo. It's giving moron. It's giving. I'm sorry, it sounds harsh. I get it. But this is facts. I messaged Ambushed. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a call. Give me a call. Then Ambush gave me a call. I recorded the call. You know, I'm not going to play all of it because it was a very long conversation. But I recorded the call. You know. Well, here's what he had to say.
You feel me? But I feel like on that particular topic, yeah, like obviously I might be trolling, but like I'm saying what I genuinely believe. I wouldn't troll and say something that I don't believe. Like I don't, you know, it's not. He's coming from somewhere. You get me? You feel me? So obviously, I think the argument on the podcast was, should Chip respond? So my own standpoint was, I don't think he should, because obviously me personally, get me, I'm a fan of, like, get me, when it comes to rap beef, all of that. I've seen all the rap beef from back in the day, like, get me, grime. I grew up on flipping Gets and all of that, or folk radio and all that shit. Get me? So I grew up with all of that. So I'm a big fan of battle rap, clash, get me. But I feel like on this particular beef, I just don't think it's worthy of a response, and for so many reasons. My reasons was mainly focused on your lyrical ability, like, and obviously I'm not trying to discredit your thing, you feel me? But like, I'm just very honest, bro. Yeah, man, I personally feel like I listen to your music. Yeah, Jumpy is a wavy team, because I played Jumpy in my car bare times. The first one and the remix. You get me? I've played the Man Can't Scene as well. I've played that. I've listened to your music, like your code. You get me? So I'm not saying your shit. You haven't got lyrical ability. You haven't listened to my music. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Fam, what I'm trying to say to you is, yeah, I'm not saying you don't have lyrical ability, but I'm saying there's different types of lyrical ability. There's people that I listen to because they're good at spitting, and there's people that I listen to that I know cool, they're good clashers. Do you get someone like Chip, for example? Yeah, but you just don't know me in that domain. Bro. Because you don't know me in that domain doesn't mean I'm not capable. What I'm trying to heard the disses. I've heard the disses, my bro. Mental. You ain't heard the disses, bro. I've heard the disses. I've heard the disses, fam. Bro, you ain't heard it, bro. You ain't listened, bro.
How can you argue with me to say I've not heard the disses? I've heard the diss tracks and I've reached my opinion. It's my fucking opinion. I don't think your lyrical ability can be put in the same category as clashers. I wouldn't say you're a clasher. You don't know how to clash. Yes, you can make good music because you made Jumpy remix, you made a Man Can't. Yes, you can make good music. Fair enough. But when it comes to clashing, when it comes to rap battles, I don't think you are that guy. That's my fucking opinion. Why are you trying to convince me that you are a good clasher and even compare yourself to Chip? It's rude. It's fucking rude. You're not a good clasher. You're not that guy. And the fact that I've told you I've heard the diss tracks, I've heard it, and I'm telling you that you're just not that guy. You're still arguing with me.
No, I'm not, bro. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Look at Young Sprays. Look at them man. He said, bro, you got them man out of there because I've got these man out of there, bro. That's why no one ain't responding. Look, listen to the first track. Everything I'm saying is facts. It's not about lyrical ability. It's not about this and that. I'm doing a grand flow and I'm just chatting facts. I stepped on that this was meaning. Yeah? Fredo, BA, bro, allow it, bro. I got stories for Fredo. RV, I saw you the other day. I told you I'm gonna slap your brethren. Bro, this is greasy shit. This is shit, bro. Now nobody's heard niggas pulling up these guys in skirts, bro. But because niggas don't understand how this is happening, man wanna act like it's not happening, bro. Okay.
So this guy is basically saying that because he dissed Hedy, he dissed Fredo, he spoke to RV, live or in the flesh, and told RV that he's gonna slap his brethren up. So that makes you a good rapper? Nobody gives a fuck whether or not you're on crowd. Nobody gives a fuck whether or not you can bad up certain guys on road. We don't care about that. That's a whole different conversation. Leave that to those that give a fuck about people's street life. I don't care about that. I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about your lyrical ability. I'm talking about whether or not you're a good rapper. That's what I give a fuck about. So telling me that, you're here to lift up man's skirts, which by the way sounds gay as fuck. Telling me that you G-checked Hedy and G-checked Fredo and G-checked... I don't give a fuck about that. Do you want me to clap my hands for you or what? I don't care about that. We are grown men here. We are grown men. Yes, you can G-check them. Yes, I get it. Good for you. Thumbs up. Good for you. But nobody here gives a fuck about that. We are talking about whether or not you are a good rapper. I've said it. You are good at making music. I've put my hands up to that. I myself used to play your music in my car. When I drive in my Range, drive in my Merc, I play. I used to play your Jumpy song. It's a good record. I'm not denying the fact that you can make good music. No. I'm not. Am I denying the fact that you can make good music? No. But when it comes to clashing, when it comes to diss songs, I'm sorry. You can't be compared to Chip. It's facts. Everybody knows this. It's facts. Stop crying about it. Wipe your tears. Stop crying about it. Wipe your tears. Stop trying to force your opinion on mine. I have ears for a reason. I have ears for a reason. I have ears. I have my own opinion. And I think we can't compare you to Chip. It's rude. It's rude. Have manners. It's rude. Have some decorum. Have manners. Have manners. Have etiquette. Have manners. Can't compare yourself to Chip. It's fucking rude. You are rude. You are a rude boy. You are rude. You are a rude boy. Have manners. Have etiquette. Have decorum.
Hear my angle, yeah? This is my angle. Now, like it's not happening. Chip was just one name on that list. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Chip should reply either. I'm not saying that. But it's like, that's not even the argument. The argument is you're trying to say that I haven't got a career. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? Next to Chip, when Chip basically asked me to be on the song. What do you mean? Hear what I'm saying? Hear that song for 7 years. He hasn't got bangers for the UK streets. He hasn't got a banger that's better than Jumpy. Hear what I'm saying, bro. That's better than Jumpy. Alright, say no more. Hear my angle. Hear my angle. So when it comes to your music, yeah, and when it comes to Chip's music, so for Chip, yeah, I'll probably listen to Chip's. I'll listen to Chip's clashes. I wouldn't listen to his songs. Now for you, I'll listen to your songs. I won't listen to your clashes. How could you not listen to my clashes?
Why the fuck? Why the fuck will I listen to your clashes? Why? It's not by force. Do you want to force me to like your music? Are you trying to force me? Do you want to handcuff me and force me to listen to your clashes? Is it by force? Is it by force? I've already told you that yes, you can make good music. Yes, you can. But when it comes to clashes, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of your clashes. Why do you want to force me? Is it by force? Do you want to handcuff me to your bed and force me to listen to your music? Do you want to put AirPods in my ears and squeeze it into my eardrums and force your music down on me? Do you want to handcuff me and tie me to your bedside butt naked? Do you want to spank my ass? Do you want to spank my ass and strip me butt naked? Go on, do it then. Strip me butt naked. Handcuff me to your bed, butt naked. Give me the AirPods. Force your music down my ass. Force your music down my ass. Force it. Since you want to force me to be a fan of your music, strip me butt naked, tie me to your bedside, handcuff my ass to your bed, force your music down my eardrums. Is it by force? Is it? I've already given you the benefit of the doubt. I've told you, yes, you can make good music. I get it. Yes, your music is cold. But when it comes to clashes, you are not that guy. You don't want to hear it. You're trying to force your music down my throat. You're trying to force your music down my throat. You're trying to handcuff me to your bed and strip me butt naked and force your music down my throat. No. It isn't by force. I'm sorry. It isn't by force. You can't force your music down my throat.
I won't listen to your clashes. How could you not listen to my clashes? I just don't feel like, bro, when it comes to battle rap, yeah, I just feel like everything has to align together. Like you're talking grease, you're talking about you're drawing man out for certain things. Yeah, I get that and I respect that. But when it comes to rap, I just don't feel like I'd rather listen to your songs than listen to the clash, like your clashes. That's just my own personal opinion. Yeah, cool. That's fine, but that doesn't deviate from the fact that you said I haven't got a career. Like you're saying I had a career. Okay, cool. Now let me get to that. I'm not single went viral. Like what are you talking about? Let me out is a banger, bro. Like, I've got mad videos of me this year shutting our shows all over the country. What career that I don't have are you talking about, bro? Alright, okay, cool. I'm just really like, bro, how are you gonna put me down like I'm some shit artist? Like, what the hell? Alright, let me get to that. On top of the fact, everything I've ever done is independent out my own fucking pocket. Every single thing, bro. I got a song with Gigs, K Cool, R-A-D double, fucking Chips, Skepta, Gold, a lot of them, bro. That's even fucking Dave East I got a song with, bro. Alright, let me get to that. Alright, so now my angle with that is not to say that my album was one of the best albums ever. Everybody says that, but one of the best albums that's come out of the UK. My last project, bro. Alright, let me get to that. Alright, so when I said that you haven't got a career, Now, the reason why I said what I said is because I'm comparing it to what's worthy of a response for Chip. Now, if I look at Chip's catalogue on who he's gone back to back with, where I'm coming from. That's not the angle, but that's what you've done, though. You can say that all you want, but that's what you've done, bro. Do you get it? So, you said it was a genuine opinion. So now I've counteracted that genuine opinion. So now, yeah, I'm listening to your answer. So my angle is that, like, compared to Chip, I personally feel like everyone that Chip has gone toe to toe with, like, out of everyone, in my opinion, I feel like your career is the least compared to everyone. I don't think it's going to benefit Chip at all in any shape or form if he was to respond to you. That was my angle. So that's why I was like, no, Ambush doesn't go a career for Chip to respond to. That's the way I meant it. So if right, that's the way you meant it. That's the way I meant it. Yeah. But even so, that is cap. Like, that is cap because, like you said, it doesn't matter if you was the BBC, bro. It doesn't matter. Actually, no. I think I even remember I made some comments. I was like, I was asking Chronic what's Ambush doing now? Yeah. So I do recall. And this is what I'm trying to counteract you with. My last single, the last tune that I released, it went viral, bro. It went viral in Africa. It went viral here. It went viral. When was that? When did you put that out? I put that out in summer. Last summer. This year? No, last year. What song was that? It's called Good Time, bro. I just sent you the video, bro. You can see that it's streamed. Bro, it's got 1 million views, 60,000 likes. That was just one of the posts I done. I posted that on Twitter. 1 million views. Some next page posted it. Some African page posted it. 2 million views. TikTok, it went off. You get it? Then I shot the video. I put out the video, and then the publishing and all of that shut me down. That's why I explained to you in the voice note, bro. Alright, so what? As an independent artist, this is what I'm having to battle with. I spent £20,000 on this video, on this song, on this beat, all of this, and I've not been able to monetize it of it at all. I've not been able to promote it at all.
Okay, so he's talking about his latest single called Good Times. Apparently, it has over 1 million views. So let me check it out. Good Time by Ambush. According to YouTube, this video has 193,000 views. Nothing close to 1 million. So I don't know where the fuck is getting 1 million views from. Good Time, Ambush, featuring Frank Ekwa and Madam Molly. The fuck is this shit? Like, let me check it out. I can tell you now, categorically speaking, this music video that Ambush is talking about, which he claims he paid £20,000 for, that is cap. It's pure cap. And if he's telling the truth, and he genuinely paid £20,000 for this video, he should get a refund, because this video doesn't look like £20,000 budget video. This video looks like at least like 1 grand. I'll be so honest with you. The video is cool. The video is a good video. I get it. It's actually a very, very well filmed video. It's very professional. I like it. But this is not £20,000 kind of video. This is not a £20,000 video. I don't know who you pay £20,000 to. This could have been filmed for £300 by Link Up TV. This is not £20,000 video. So I don't believe that. I don't believe it's £20,000. Furthermore, this is not on 1 million views. It's on 193,000 views. It's not even on 200k views. So where the fuck is he getting 1 million views from?
You're gonna say you can't go to Chipmunk's page Yeah, you cannot do that. Alright. Why?
So he's also saying that this song is bigger than any of Chipmunk's latest songs. This again is cap because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Because this video is only on 193,000 views. But if you look at Chip's last single is called Sexy Grind. That's on over 500,000 views. That's on 680,000 views. And it's doing well on streams as well. But this Ambush song, where is he getting the numbers from? Why is he saying 1 million views? Where?
I want to do an interview. No, why would I do an interview when you haven't even got the facts sheet? Alright, cool. So that's the whole point of the interview, so you can bring the facts. I'm only fooling you to tell you that you're wrong, bro. Do you get it? Like go scroll and find a video on Chip's Insta that's got more views than my thing in the last year, bro. It hasn't, bro. It hasn't, bro. And it's like, bro, my thing is, bro, I'm not paying. If I pay, my thing is also, you're saying about the disc didn't do enough numbers. My nigga, I'm showing you right now, Bugsy Malone, the said you that you're talking about, I was 10 places higher than him on the YouTube for trending music list. Do you understand what that is, bro? Bro, again, what I'm saying, do you understand what that is, bro? I understand what you're talking about. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you're saying that this wasn't worthy, but it was number 8 trending in the country. 10 spaces higher than Bugsy Malone. Yeah? If I put the same amount of money behind that song that Bugsy Malone put behind his, I would have much more views than Bugsy Malone has. 1.1 million. The tune would have millions of views right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So your point is invalid. That doesn't make no sense, bro. Is what I'm trying to say, bro. It's a real. It was a real event. That's why everybody in the country is talking about it. The reason why I'm saying let's do an interview because you're bringing up stats, and I respect the fact you're bringing up stats and what's trending and what's getting me and the numbers or whatever. But like the way algorithm works here is mad. So compared to how algorithm worked back in the day. And now it's different. Now you can see random videos trending, and they don't even have enough views, but they're still trending anyway. Back in the day, in 2015 times, when Chipmunk was going back and forth with his rappers. You're chatting shit, G. I'm just being honest, bro. This is what I do, bro. How can you tell me, bro, a video is trending on YouTube for the fact that it is trending? This is the most talked about video. This is the most viewed video right now on YouTube. Music, bro. What's the word? What's the fucking word? I hear what you're saying, bro. Not genuine. It's genuine. Genuine statistics. It's because it goes off the genuine statistics. It doesn't go off of paid ads, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It doesn't go off of paid ads. It goes off of genuine statistics. That's why you can see that I'm number 8 and he's number 17, even though he's got 1 million views, bro, and I've got 100,000, bro. Do you understand? So that's what it is. You're over here just making up a statistic, bro. I do this YouTube thing for real, bro. I've been number 1 trending before, bro. Mankind was a number 1 trending video when I put it out, bro. That's without nobody. That's with myself, my money, my video, my words, my life, bro. What was the stream? What's the stream for a good time? What's the numbers on the stream? No, that's what I'm trying to. You're not listening to me, bro. Good time. I can't monetize off it. It's not on no streaming platform because when I put it out, the publishing have reported it and taken it down, bro. The only thing it's got is the YouTube video, and I didn't promote it because I couldn't monetize off it. So it's only got 190,000 views from the first week that I put it out, and I haven't promoted it since because I can't monetize off it. Do you understand? So is that the song that you're comparing to Chip's last song? Yes, but I'm saying look at the Insta video that I sent you. Look at the traction the song was getting, bro. It's got 60,000 likes. It's got 1 million.
This youth doesn't have a Spotify release of the song. So the song is talking about, which he claims has 1 million views, is not on Spotify. And the numbers on YouTube says 193,000 views, not 1 million. So when I question him about where the fuck is the million views he's talking about, he's referring to Instagram. On Instagram, it had 60,000 likes. So he's using an Instagram video to compare to Chip's career. He's using a fluke. That's what we call it, a fluke. When you put something out on Instagram and it happens to go viral by luck. By luck, it goes viral by luck. 60,000 likes on Instagram video. They're using that to compare to Chip's single. You see, this Ambush, I'll be honest with you, you sound a bit deluded. You are, and it's like, it's very sad to see because you are drowning in your delusion. Comparing yourself to Chip because of an Instagram video you put out that happened to get 60,000 likes, you can't use that as an argument to now say that because of that you are doing better than Chip. What the fuck are you talking about? Videos of people eating cake get 2 million likes on Instagram. Videos of random old women twerking goes viral with 100k likes on Instagram. The way algorithm works on TikTok and Instagram is different. Anybody can go viral. Anybody at any time can go viral. So we can't really use that as an argument. We can't really say, oh, because you happen to drop a freestyle or something that happened to get 60k likes on Instagram, that now means that you are doing better than Chip. That's a very deluded, far-fetched thing to say. You are reaching. That's a reach. It's a reach. It's a reach. And the song you're bragging about is not even on Spotify. It's not even your single. It's not even a single because you're not authorized to even release the song. You said it just now. The song wasn't even cleared. Publishing didn't clear it. It's not your song. You use someone else's instrumental. So technically, it's not even your single. It's a song you put out on Instagram and got views. It's not your song. It's not. You're not authorized. It's not officially yours anyway. So why the fuck are you comparing your that song to Chip's catalog? It makes no sense. You're reaching. And I don't mean to sound harsh. I don't mean to sound rude, but this is just facts. You are reaching. I'm tired of playing this recording. It's quite long, but at least you guys understand, the gist. You get the gist. You know what's going on here. He's deluded. Stop fucking clashing. Stop making these songs. Go back to the studio booth. Record a proper song like Jumpy. Go back to what you was doing before in 2016. Go back to what you were doing back in the day. Not once did I once say that you make whack music. Not once did I once say that you can't make music or you're whack. I didn't once say that. No. Hear me out. I didn't want to say you're whack. I'm just simply saying that you need to stay out of clashing. Stay out of that. That's not you. I'm not a fan of that. And Chip shouldn't respond to your diss songs because right now, it wouldn't benefit his career. He already bossed you. He bossed your career. He bossed your career back in the day. He made you become known. He made you become established as an artist. So you dissing him now is giving bitter, is giving ungrateful, is giving petty, and is giving salty. And for that reason alone, I don't believe Chip should respond to it. And I think that's a fair thing to say. We can clear the air in an interview. If you want to come and speak to me about it in an interview, you can come to one-to-one interview, or you can come to RTM. I don't mind. I can clear the air. But I am a fan of your music. I'm a fan of your Jumpy song and the Mankind song. I'm a fan of it. Yes, you are cold. You have potential. You are cold. But when it comes to these songs and trying to go toe to toe with Chip, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of that because I don't think you have the lyrical ability. I don't think you have what it takes. I don't believe so. Based on what I've heard, I don't think you have the lyrical ability, and I'm allowed to have my opinion. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comments down below what you think. Do you think am I being too harsh? Am I being out of pocket? Comments down below. You know, sometimes I like to give my opinion, but people say that I come across harsh. I'm just stating facts. I'm not hating because I'm a fan of the guy. The guy makes good music, but recently, you know, it's been appalling. I know. I'm sorry. It sounds harsh, but it's been appalling recently. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comments down below, and please subscribe to my ass. Subscribe to my ass.
This series is sponsored by luxdiscount.co.uk, a website where you can get any designer clothing or sneakers for a massive 70% off. Use the discount code Uncle Rafool Show for an amazing shopping experience.